It's Monday, I'm reading some manga. It's Manga Mondays. Come on, let's go. Okay, let's get straight to it. What are we actually here to look at today? We're looking at 21st Century Boys, which is by Naoki Urasawa, and which is a fantastic story set in the 20th century. Spoiler. It tells a story about a man named Kenji Endo and his friends. Kenji and his friends come to a realization that a cult leader and a cult group known as Friend are set out to destroy the world as they know it. What's the reason for this, you ask? Why would anyone do such a thing? Well, the reason itself has something to do with their childhood memories and a childhood story that was created in their past. Believe it or not, that's where death and destruction comes from. Volume 1 of the book depicts Kenji, his friends, his childhood memories, his childhood gang, cult murder, bullies, and the general difficulties with family life, as complicated as we know it actually is. What 21st Century Boys does so well is it switches between the present and the past fantastically. It's seamless, it's smooth, and never does it get in the way of actually telling a great story. Okay, so you may actually ask me this question. So Ezra, why do you like 21st Century Boys and why should I care? Well, there are a number of things that are so amazing about this, but it is essentially a mysterious drama thriller that only gets better with time. This doesn't seem to drop off at all. I'm only halfway through, but the scale becomes grander and grander, but it doesn't become OTT to the point where you think, why am I reading such fantastical bullshit? And most importantly, it still manages to maintain that personal connection between the characters as we go, and you're always finding stuff out about their past, and each kind of volume may focus more specifically on one or two of the characters, so it really keeps it fresh. If you're like me and it takes a bit of time to actually come back to a volume, this is where 21st Century Boys is great. As you can see, the actual first few pages show detailed character information for the characters that are upcoming in this volume, and also talks about what they've done in the previous volumes, where they've come from, and kind of shows their history. It's really hard to actually lose the plot of this, which is really helpful, as you know, if you put down something and come back from a very long time, it can be really hard to pick it back up again. Not with 21st Century Boys. So the art style really stands out from the crowd, and he does a fantastic job. You gotta applaud the guy. He knows how to convey emotion in his characters, and that really connects with you as a reader, and it keeps me engaged. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for anything more. Now, although the story is kind of terrifying and it hits on a lot of current events, terrorism, the breakdown of the modern family values, ultimately, this is a great story about friends sticking together through thick and thin and fighting evil for the good of mankind. This is a series which I'm definitely going to be reading to the bitter end. I really am heavily invested to see what's happening to these guys, and I'd hate to see any of them get... But what can I say? 20th Century Boys, you deserve it to be in your collection. It's a fantastic manga series, hands down. It's one that you have to own, so go out and pick it now. Thanks for watching Manga Mondays. I hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe, social media if you enjoy, comment, awesome, and I'll catch you guys later. See you next Monday. Bye-bye.